Good YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to us with that instant basketball analysis playground on YouTube, of course. Forever on there. Philadelphia 76ers beat the Kings 113 to 111. A nice finish by Tyrese Maxey. He missed the free throw. Kings ran out of time to be able to tie it or take the lead, and they lost. The Kings go to 12 and 37 and 3 and 21 on the road. The Sixers go to 26 and 21 and 14 and 13 at home. Philly won the first quarter 28 to 25 and the second quarter 32 to 29. Then the Kings won the third quarter 38 to 28, and the Philadelphia 76ers won the fourth quarter 25 to 19. Achua hit a nice floater and was finishing near that basket whenever he got good opportunities to be able to score it. 34 minutes for him, 8 points, 4 or 7 from the field, 0 2 from 3. 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block. 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -1. And plus minus, you just have to love the work he put in the interior, offensively, defensively, and crashing the boards at a high level. That's what he's out there for, and that's what he's been able to bring to the table for the Kings all season. Domantas Sabonis in that starting lineup, he played 28 minutes. He had 14 points. He went 6 of 10 from the field. He missed his only three-pointer. He went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -5. And plus minus, DeMar DeRozan was scoring on basically whoever they put on him. He's a bucket. He's a tough cover. He always keeps you wondering. He always keeps you guessing. And he's always one step ahead of you. The 38 minutes ended up being the most on the team. He had 25 points. He went 9 of 15 from the field. He did make his only 3. He got to the free throw line and went 6 of 8. And he also had 4 rebounds and 8 assists. He can pass because he draws a lot of attention, especially when he gets off to a good start and does it throughout the game. And he always been a guy that can attack you and that can collapse the defense, or it can open up angles and passing lanes for somebody to get the ball. But he also only had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. Dennis Schroeder, 31 minutes, 27 points, 9 of 16 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus. No Russell Westbrook today, no problem offensively, because Schroeder really did score at will throughout this entire game. Even in the fourth quarter, he has been really good at knowing exactly what works for him and not really straying nowhere away from that, and it worked all game for him. Nick Clifford was the guy that didn't step up much. 27 minutes, he had 2 points. He went 1 of 7 from the field, and he missed his only 3-pointer. He did have 6 boards, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block. But that was really about it, besides 2 offensive rebounds and a personal foul. He was a +2 and plus minus. Dylan Carwell got on the court. He played 14 minutes. He ended up taking those shots with no free throws, so he finished scoreless. He did have 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 5 personal fouls, and a -7. And plus minus, Renard, 19 minutes, 8 points, 3 or 4 from the field. He missed his only 3-pointer. That was the only shot that he missed tonight. He did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line also. He had the most rebounds off the bench with 7, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls, and a +4. And plus minus, Zach LaVine, he didn't start, but he played starter almost like minutes. He played 29, 17 points was the most off the bench. He also took the most shots with 16 taken off the bench, which was tied for the most in the game for the Kings. But he only went 5 of 16 from the field and 2 of 6 from 3. He did also go 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and was a -3 and plus minus. Keon Ellis, 20 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. No turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block for him. And he also had 1 personal foul and was a +10 and plus minus. And then you look at the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George, he's been getting better. He's been getting more comfortable and a little bit more confident in his body and his offensive game. 36 minutes for him, 15 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 personal foul, and a +5. and plus minus. Joel Embiid, he had 37 points. He had a lot of opportunities from three, but he only finished one of two. He also finished around the basket. Seemed like he was thinking. He seemed like he was trying to avoid contact and stuff of that nature. But then sometimes he just didn't fear contact at all. And he ended up going 10 to 13 from the free throw line. He went 13 to 21 from the field. The 21 field goals ended up being the most on the team tonight. He also had 5 rebounds, 8 assists. When he's coming at you or he has the ball in his hand, everybody's looking at him. And then it's about finding his teammate and seeing if they can score when he delivers the pass. He had 2 turnovers, a steal, and a block. 3 personal fouls, a plus 9 and plus minus. Kelly Oubre Jr., 37 minutes, 4 points. 1 of 3 from the field. He missed his only shot, which was a three. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, no assists. 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 5 and plus minus. Tyrese Maxey, 41 minutes. He ended up playing the most minutes on the team. And he finished with 40 points and hit the last couple of shots to make sure they won. And he's a tough cover. But he went 12 of 18 from the field. He was efficient. He went 4 of 9 from three. He also went 12 of 13 from the free throw line. They could not stay in front of this man. They could not do really anything to get him his day to be an off one. And that's what they needed from him because it took everything he gave them and with everything Joel Embiid gave him to be able to win this game. But it worked, so you ain't going to complain too much. 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 3 personal fouls, and a plus 8 and plus minus. VJ Edgecombe, 35 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from three. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals. The 3 steals ended up being the most on the team. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a 0 on plus minus. You just like the fact that he was able to find other ways to help the team out, even though he didn't really have it going scoring wise. And he took the threes that you would like him to take. They just wouldn't fall in tonight in this game. And other than that, he had a good, decent game because of the other things that he did for the team, including those steals. Justin Edwards, 7 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field. It was threes that he ended up taking, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. That's his field goals. 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. Dominic Barlow, 21 minutes. That ended up being the most off the bench. He had 5 points. He went 1-of-1 from the field and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So that's how he got his 5 points. He had 1 rebound, no turnovers, and a steal. 4 personal fouls and a -5 and plus minus. 4 minutes for Drummond, and he didn't score because he didn't take a shot or free throws. He didn't do anything but finish as a -4 and plus minus. Bona, 8 minutes. He ended up missing his only field goal. 2 rebounds. The 2 rebounds ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 2 blocks, which was the most off the bench. You know he's going to try to go for some blocks when he's out there. You have to like that in his blood, in his body, in his mentality, and it's been working out for him this entire season. 3 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. Jared McCain, 15 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a -1 and plus minus. And then you look at the Sacramento Kings and the Sixers as a team comparison. Philly, they shot 72 field goals. 54% is what they made them at. 82 field goals, which was 10 more than the Sixers, but they shot 50%, which is good. The Kings did shoot 26 3-pointers. They just made it at 38%, while Philly shot 25 3-pointers, and they only made it at 32%. 23 free throws attempted by the Kings, 83%, and then the Sixers shot 31 free throws. They shot 87%. The free throws really helped out the Sixers. But they did lose the rebound battle 24 to 46. They won the assist battle 25 to 21. 9 turnovers for the Sixers, 16 for the Kings. 8 steals for the Sixers, 6 for the Kings. 3 blocks for the Sixers, 4 for the Kings. 2 offensive rebounds for the Sixers, 15 for the Kings. And the Kings also had 31 defensive rebounds, while the Sixers only had 22. 19 personal fouls from the Sixers, 26 from the Kings. And the Kings was able to lead. They was able to play a game where they was ahead. They just couldn't keep it going. And this one to be able to end up with the victory. Some late clock and some late tough shots they just couldn't make, and they just couldn't keep the Sixers from making theirs. And that's why you pay the Embiids and the Maxey the big money, because they're capable of drawing a lot of attention. They're capable of making the tough ones. They can create shots out of dust, it seems like, and that's what you need. You know, they came through for the Sixers when it mattered most, and the Kings have some players that have done it throughout their careers, but they didn't get it done or do it tonight, and that's what matters if you want to win the game. They didn't get the win because of that. We'll see what happens in the next one for these two teams. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.